Hi, welcome back to TV10. I'm Emily Traeger here with Dr. Heisch.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. It's a Thursday, so we're a day early on
Yes,
taping because
yes.
it's a busy day tomorrow.
Busy
Yeah,
day.
and I understand you have a busy night tonight.
Yes, I'm all dressed up.
Yeah.
We got to dress up to school for school today. It's a tradition, North Farmington Theater,
Yeah.
to dress up on opening night.
Nice.
It's opening night of Detroit tonight. Tonight's going to be amazing.
Be a fun
I'm
night,
so
won't it?
excited.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. You're coming, right?
I am. Tonight's our night to come.
It's
Yeah.
going to be so much fun. I'm
Yeah, it
so
will be.
excited.
Be a lot of fun. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
All right.
I could have included that in my high touch.
All right.
But I allowed you to talk about it
yes,
instead of me
okay.
taking credit for it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I did have a visit to Wood Creek Elementary today. Actually, Dr. Johnson, our associate superintendent, and Mrs. Smith, our assistant superintendent, and I went and spent the morning at Wood Creek. A lot of fun. So they have an opening. They're what they call a primary years program candidate school within the International Baccalaureate. So this is the opening slide that you see, or the opening bulletin board as you walk in. But one of the cool things I noticed was a display where they had clocks at the time from around the world from cultures that students had come from. So it was a great display and a great reminder of how diverse our communities can be. And then one of the activities I saw in one of the classrooms reminded me of something you talked about related to the play. They were doing a compliment circle.
Okay.
So it's a Thursday morning activity for this group. And I got a chance to see them do it last year, but they pick somebody's name out of the jar, and then they go around a circle and they pay that person a compliment. And it was a great activity to watch.
Yeah, I remember in 8th grade, Mr. Kopanen had us do, he called it chicken soup.
Yeah.
And we all
Yeah.
got a piece of paper,
Yep.
and we passed it around. We wrote down something nice.
Yeah.
I still have it from 8th grade.
Isn't that cool?
I love
Do you
looking
remember
back
that?
on it. Yeah.
And you have something from the play.
Yes,
Yeah.
for cast bonding, we
Yeah.
always wrap string around our arm. We all connect,
Yeah.
say something about ourselves, and then we snip it and wrap it around our wrist till opening night, which is today.
So tonight's the night. That's got to
Yep,
come off.
it's going to
Okay.
come off tonight.
All right, I'll check for that.
All right.
Student feedback and system feedback. We had a student roundtable meeting, and to remind everybody, roundtable is students from all 4 high schools and all grades in the high school that come together and provide me feedback and information about things that are going on. They've got a theme this year around mental health and trying to find ways to support students with mental health issues that I think is really cool. And then also at Wood Creek, in one of the 5th grade classrooms, they're doing a read aloud around a book called Refugee. That I found really interesting, the kind of conversations students were having around refugees, and it takes 3 different periods of time with a student story from that period that somehow they wrap it together. So I'm interested in going back to Wood Creek to find out how the story kind of wraps up and ends. So that was cool. Efficient and effective this week. Tuesday was an election day, so we have 2 new school board members, which is exciting for us. But it was also a day of adult learning, and our keynote speaker was around literacy. So I had one of the slides from that, but what was interesting to me is that it was from the Dean of the School of Education at University of Michigan.
Okay.
But she talked about secondary literacy more than she did elementary literacy. We spent a lot of time talking about teaching students to read by the time they're in 3rd grade. She talked about the importance of continuing to teach you how to read all the way through high school. So it was a great message for us to hear. And then at Wood Creek, I was reminded of how important it is for us to know what we're going to do during the day.
Oh, yeah.
And just, I was struck by the fact that they were putting everything up on the wall of these are the important things we're going to do today. So it was cool.
I love little keys. They
Oh,
got
yeah.
the key concepts.
Yep, key concepts learned. And then I had a PTA council meeting on Monday night, which is officers from all of our PTAs, and a student from Forest Elementary came to present. And Elena, who I think you guys are going to do a clip on.
Yeah, during 4th hour.
Is a 5th grader at Forest Elementary. She has her own literacy blog, and she talks about the importance of having diverse literature for students of all ages to read, and then she makes book recommendations. So she stood in front of this group of adults, made this tremendous presentation, and then gave us book recommendations depending on the age of our students or our grandchildren.
That's crazy. Look how little she is compared
Well,
to everything.
she looks tiny there, but she's a dynamo when it comes to literacy.
Yeah, she seems,
Yeah.
wow. I wish I would have been able
Yeah.
to do that in
Takes
4th grade.
Takes a lot of courage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything you want to remind us about, again, about the show?
Oh, well, it's tonight, Friday, and Saturday, but no one else can come because we
sold
are
out, huh?
overbooked.
Cool.
We have oversold every single show. I'm so excited.
Nice.
but it makes me so nervous.
Well, you should be nervous. Yeah, you should be, right? And what do they say, break a leg?
Yes.
Okay, so I've said it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, this has been Friday Update on a Thursday pre-recording. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next Friday.